Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Baz B, and I am here with the Baddies Africa reunion. We're on part 3. Y'all, it's time for us to close out this season. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into the review. The show gonna open back up with the fight between Natalie and Diamond. After Natalie done handled that, she felt her work there was done and she went back to her trailer. Diamond looking like, oh no baby, that's not how this story about to end. So she goes running backstage looking for her. Now that caused the big three to get up and they run back there because you know that's Natalie's little minions. And that caused a chain reaction for the new three to run back there because y'all not about to jump Diamond. We get everyone back on stage, and Diamond just want Natalie to give her her fair one. Natalie come back, but refuses to get back on stage. So Rolly is looking like, I'm not having a conversation with a bitch who hiding backstage. And I just feel like she don't want to fight Natalie. She just want Diamond to get her fair one. Natalie do finally come back on that stage, and Rolly wants to know, do she still want to fight? Natalie, of course, don't want to do that. So we're just going to talk this thing out. So first, they address the situation with Amber, talking about Tommy said she wasn't settled about that fight with Rolly. Tommy talking about, so she never even spoke to Amber. So why would she even be talking to her about something like that? She said when they got into that fight, she had just had an incident that happened. It was some type of domestic incident. Remember, she supposed to have had to fell out a window or got pushed out a window or whatever the fuck was going on. And we seen her in the hospital and we really never got no details. She said her leg was fucked up from that. She was just relearning how to walk. So she was not concerned about that fight at that given moment. She don't even know that girl. All she know is that her and Amber had shared the same man. Now, who is the man? Because I only know 3 people Amber done been linked to for real. And I don't remember any of them being linked to Tommy. So if you know the answer, you know what to do. Drop it in the comment section so the rest of us can catch up. Then we get this whole thing about Rolly just feeling kind of left out when Natalie had her homegirls on the show like Jayla. She would go do things with them and she would do stuff with Rolly or wouldn't invite her. So she felt like, okay, this season, none of them are here. So I get Natalie to myself. And you being messy, talking behind my back. Natalie takes accountability for that, and she said she was just mad about Diamond sneaking her at the beer place. But Rolly looking like, baby, you asked me to come to your room. And then you offered me a wig, because I kept saying, hey, we're in London, can I get a wig? I need a wig. And you was like, oh no, I got you. You give me a wig, and the shit got a bald spot in it. And you gave Lex a good one, but I'm supposed to be your friend, but you give me a raggedy wig. And I'm looking like, yeah, Natalie, if the shit was raggedy, you could have kept that shit and just told the girl where to go, where the nearest beauty supply store out there is. Natalie says she did do that and she did tell her stylist to relay the message about she didn't want to be bothered with nobody. But the stylist was being messy and she hate that they keep letting these outsiders get in between them stirring up shit. And she ain't lying because wasn't it just a problem with like E.T., back on the Baddies East, when she was like, yo hairstylist said this and that. Y'all doing a little too much pillow talking with the people that y'all done hired. Okay? And they running back telling this and that to everybody else. Damn, when I talk to my hairstylist and tell her my damn business, I will hope that my business stay between me and her. Because that's what you do with your hairstylist. You just, kind of kiki with each other. I be getting so off track. Y'all know how I am. So, all in all, they're good. And we know Rolly, she going to be on Baddies USA. And Rolly, she says that she don't want Natalie's job. She was just online saying that because she was trolling. But Janisa was like, oh no, baby, I got to call you out on that because you kept making remarks about Natalie's lack of leadership this season. Rolly, she do admit she felt she was doing Natalie's job because Natalie was barely around. She was out shopping all the time and not getting to know these girls. And to tell you the truth, Natalie is not needed. She can do what she did this season, just pop in and out. And if we really need a leader, I guess, because I be looking like, y'all a bunch of grown-ass women. Why do y'all need a leader? Ain't y'all supposed to be baddies? Aren't you supposed to lead yourself as a bad bitch? But okay. If we need a leader, we're going to use Rolly, because she did a really good job this season. But if not, we just be an ensemble cast. And then the baddest of the bitches will eventually kind of become the leader of the group naturally. Diamond finally breaks this snooze fest that's going on, and she threw something at Natalie because, baby, they got her barricade up in backstage. She finally come back on stage because Natalie was like, yeah, let's go. So she was like, okay, she said we could go. Let me on through. But y'all know as soon as Diamond got on that stage, Natalie, she headed right on backstage. And I'm looking like, damn, Natalie, I know you can't really fight, but neither can Elsie. And she ran all her rounds head up. So what's your issue? Diamond tells Natalie to line that shit up because you snuck me. And since you're not trying to line it up, are you ducking wrecking this bitch? Natalie says she not giving Diamond a fair one because Diamond always sneaking, so she just got snuck back. And to tell you the truth, Diamond, you really had plenty of time to get up. But I understand you keep saying you really didn't think she was going to fight you because Natalie always big talking and not doing shit. Natalie just tell this girl to fight someone else, what she look like, a dummy, and she leaves the set. Which just translates to, bitch, I'm not about to sit here and get beat up on my own shit. Are you crazy? Janisa wants to know, do anyone need to run more rounds or are they good? Dolly says she's not done, so she go ahead and line it up with K. Rican. Well, Dolly, she really didn't get work like she did with Pretty P, but you can tell she still wasn't at her full Dolly potential. And I did see a live, well, let me stop lying. I be seeing clips, y'all, of the lives. I'm not sitting through all that shit. But she was saying how she took boxing lessons. And ever since she done did that, she done forgot how to really squabble up. So I'm looking like, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense because boxing and street fighting is two different things. But if you head up with somebody and you know how to box, I would just expect you to do better. But okay. Next we get Lex. She got to fight Fauna again. That was pissing me off because I was like, why the fuck you still fighting Fauna? Y'all done ran in 2 or 3 rounds up here already. But you know, big up to Fauna for giving her what she want and not really getting whooped either, to tell the truth. Fauna be holding her own up there. Then we see Tavii jump in. So now we got to see they big asses run it again for the 50-11th time. Now, Lex, she mad that she keep getting jumped. And Saucy like, how y'all gonna get mad about getting jumped when y'all are known for jumping? So now that y'all getting jumped, y'all got an issue? No, just jump them right back. But on Lex defense, she really don't be jumping nobody. Y'all just be picking and choosing with Lex because y'all don't like her. But at the end of the day, that girl has never really jumped nobody. Her friends do that. That's her biggest downfall, is her friend group. Her friends do that. And then when it become outnumbered between her 2 friends and the people that they fighting, then she jumps in. But all in all, Lex do call out all her fades. And she running head up with them most of the time. You know, she does sneak a time or 2, but everybody on this bitch be sneaking. And she never waited on her team to jump up before she wanted to fight somebody. I'm just saying, give the girl credit where credit's due. So now Saucy, he done gassed Tavii up to fight Dolly about that damn chain, so they running. All I gotta say about Tavii is that she need to swing more. She put that head down and she started barrel hugging them girls, and they be getting them uppercuts in on her, and that people be fucking her up. You know, security got them all hemmed up. Dolly finally kicked her way free, and she falls, and Kold Killa tried to run and kick her while she was down. But you know, Dolly a little too fast for that. So now these 2 gotta run it. And it wasn't much to see there, and Kay ended up jumping in. It looked like Summer was going to jump in and help Dolly, but either security stopped her or she remembered that she just got them titties done and she can't be doing all that. And of course, Saucy is calling them out on not handling business out here tonight because y'all just seen y'all girl get jumped and y'all let that shit happen. Lex must be tired because bitch wants some dialogue. So we going to start with Anna. Her biggest problem with Anna is that mouth. I mean, understandable because Anna got a mouth. And she do be running it. And I stopped liking Anna during that Caribbean season because you talk a lot of shit and then you hid behind your friends when them people was ready to jump on your ass. And you try to let your friends handle your business, hiding behind this, oh, I'm so little. But on Baddie's East, we never heard about her being too little to do a fucking thing. Y'all be forgetting. And y'all be trying to rewrite history around here. Lex says that we can stop the back and forth or we can run this fade today and call it a day because I haven't fought you because I know I can whoop your ass. Anna, she don't want to fight. So that's the end of that. Y'all really don't have a true beef. So this shouldn't be hard for y'all to stop dissing each other. Next, we on Tavii in this whole birthday fight. Tavii don't even want to hear what Lex got to say. She don't want her apology. Well, good, because she wasn't giving you one. Basically, all in all, Lex said you was popping your shit. That shit happened with Scotty. You was popping it then. Then this whole wig shit happened. And I'm not sparing no bitch because it's her birthday. If I want to fight you, I'm going to fight you. And y'all cut it out on, oh my God, why would you fight somebody on their birthday, bitch? If I don't like you, I don't care if it's your fucking wedding. If I want my get back, I'm going to get my get back. Okay? Stop with the morality lessons over here. This is Zeus Network. There is no morality. They don't have no couth over here, okay? That's why we pay the $5 every month. To watch some bitches do shit that we wish we can do, but we can't because we some bitches with some jobs around here. Goddamn rent to pay, mortgage and shit. We can't be messing up our good damn job. So we watch these bitches get it in and we talk shit about it online. But all in all, Lex, you shouldn't have snuck that girl. You should have asked for a heads up. And if she didn't want to do it, I guess hit her then. Tommy want to know why these girls are even fighting. But some are looking like, let's get off this dead horse. Because we really don't give a damn. P, Ivory, your girl. And Tavii want that with Ivory. And since Ivory not here, are you going to handle that? But of course, that's not about to happen. Because I believe Tavii and P is cool. Ivory don't even work for this network no more. So these contrived friend groups, that shit don't matter no more once somebody done left. Now we got to beat another dead horse, which is why Lex don't like Scotty. Y'all, bottom line is Lex fought Scotty over the fact that when Summer was fighting Anna, Scotty, you jumped in that shit. Okay? And as for that whole sneaking at the beginning of the season, we all know you PC'd up. And can't nobody really get a fair one with you like that. I'm really surprised they let Summer fight you at the dinner in Hawaii, but I guess they figure, oh, Scotty, you bigger, so you gonna get the upper hand on that girl, but that girl had been fighting all season, and the more you fight, the better you get. Okay? So, you kind of got your ass popped. Scotty, you pop your shit. And you got to own up to it, ho. Okay? If a bitch don't like you and you know they don't like you, then don't be surprised when they sick of your shit and they ready to fight you. Then this whole, oh, little old me, you trying to fight little old me. Bitch, you and Lex is the same fucking height. And if y'all not, there is not much of a difference between the two of y'all. So cut it out. Anna is little. Summer is little. Who else was little around this shit? The girl I can't never remember what her name is that was on the Midwest season that they sent home early. She was little. Okay? I would even put, Kold Killa kind of little. She a little thicker, but she's little. And these bitches running all day. Scotty, cut it out. All this, I don't fight, but you talk like you do be fighting. When you got a smart ass mouth, bitch, you can't sit here and say I'm not a fighter if the bitch that you popping off to is. You better go pop it with another bitch that just want to pop shit, okay? And as for, oh, you dragging shit from last season, we on a whole nother season. Bitch, if I ain't like you last season, I don't like you this season. Okay? And I'm going to tell you where the problem started. It started last season, but I got a few times this season where I ain't like your ass too. Don't play with me. And another thing is, these friend groups been helping each other. Okay, friend group against friend group. If it wasn't the newbies against the OGs, House A against House B, only difference between this is that they marketed themselves as the big three. The rest of y'all kind of got marketed as that because that's what the fans came up with from what we can see from this TV. Y'all just don't like them girls. And to tell the truth, this conversation was a drag between her and Scotty because I feel like y'all two grown ass women. So if y'all don't like each other, we're grown. If we can't come to an understanding, bitch, it's okay. I will beef with you forever. I do not have a problem doing that. We end the show with everybody's final thoughts. I don't even care about that shit. They was all just popping their shit, yelling and all that. Who cares? As for this season, do better next season. Once we done fought about a situation, let that be the last time we fight about that same situation. Okay? That's all I gotta say. You don't have to like the girl. You ain't even gotta fuck with her all season, but we not gonna be fighting about the same shit all season. That shit was a drag. As for the overall cast, I like these girls. You know what I'm saying? Russian, not so much. She started off all right, but the longer she went on, the more I just did not care for her. Okay? But she ain't coming back. She ran out of here. She ain't even want to come to the reunion. If you've been here, and you have not subscribed to the channel, you need to go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be here for Baddies USA. Hopefully not so soon. Hopefully they give us a little break. Damn, y'all keep talking about bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. Where the fuck is it at? Because I need a little break from you bitches. Y'all working my fucking nerves. Bring back Bad Boys. Let us finish Love Cabin. Nick Cannon got in trouble for his little show with Zeus because it looked too much like Wild and Out. It was carbon copied. Maybe y'all could revamp that so we can get that show back. But until next time, guys, don't forget, like the video, subscribe, and I'm out. Bye.